In quiet neighborhoods, power goes wrong.
The doctor didn't raise his voice. He didn't need to. He looked at me, exhausted, and said quietly, "Your daughter has a traumatic brain injury." My knees gave out. An hour earlier, she was laughing in our living room. Now she was unconscious, tubes everywhere, machines breathing for her. And the reason? An HOA Karen who said, "I was just enforcing the rules." Stay with me, because what she did next is why the police called it criminal negligence. My daughter, Emily, was 9 years old. She was small for her age, curious, gentle, and stubborn in the best way. She loved puzzles, old cartoons, and asking questions adults didn't expect. We lived in Maple Crest Estates, a gated community run by an HOA that prided itself on being elite. The HOA president was Karen Holloway. Clipboard. Sunglasses. Tight smile. She treated rules like weapons. Emily had a mild neurological condition. Not dangerous, but it meant she was sensitive to sudden impacts and stress. The HOA knew. We submitted medical letters. We attended meetings. We followed every rule. Karen nodded and said, "We'll be reasonable." She wasn't. One afternoon, Emily was riding her scooter on the sidewalk in front of our building. She wasn't yelling. She wasn't blocking anyone. She fell. Scraped her knee. Got back up. That's when Karen appeared. "No scooters," she snapped. "Common area violation." I tried to explain. "She's a child. This is a sidewalk." Karen's jaw tightened. Rules exist for a reason. She ordered security to escort her away. Emily panicked. As security approached, Emily tried to move backward. Her scooter caught. She fell hard. Her head hit the concrete. The sound was sickening. She didn't cry. She didn't move. Karen froze. Someone screamed. I ran. Emily's eyes were open but empty. Blood pooled under her head. She started vomiting. I screamed for help. Karen stepped back and said, "This isn't my fault." Security called 911. Neighbors gathered. Someone recorded. Karen kept repeating. She broke the rules. At the hospital, doctors rushed her into imaging. CT scan. MRI. Neurology consult. The words came fast. Swelling. Bleeding. Intracranial pressure. Then. She's going to the ICU. Emily slipped into unconsciousness. Machines took over. I held her hand and begged her to breathe. The neurologist didn't sugarcoat it. This injury was preventable. He explained that sudden stress, fear, and force made the impact worse. Children with her condition must never be physically rushed or cornered. My chest burned. The HOA knew. Karen knew. Karen gave a written statement. She claimed Emily ran irresponsibly. She claimed security followed protocol. She denied ordering anyone to rush her. Then the videos surfaced. Multiple angles. Karen pointing. Karen yelling. Karen ordering security to move her now. Audio caught her saying, "Make an example." The police reviewed it. So did Child Protective Services. So did the DA. At 2:13 a.m., a nurse called me. Her brain pressure is rising. I watched surgeons drill a hole in my daughter's skull to relieve swelling. I signed consent forms with shaking hands. Karen slept at home. Police reclassified the incident. Not an accident. Not a misunderstanding. Criminal negligence resulting in serious bodily injury to a minor. Karen was interviewed again. This time, she brought a lawyer. The HOA board called an emergency meeting. They tried to distance themselves. Emails leaked. Karen had ignored warnings. Ignored medical notes. Ignored complaints about her behavior. They removed her, quietly. Too late. Emily was in a coma for 6 days. I slept in a chair. I learned every beep of every machine. Doctors warned us. She may not be the same. I would have traded everything I own just to hear her laugh again. On day 7, she squeezed my finger. Barely. I cried so hard nurses had to steady me. She survived. But survival isn't the same as recovery. Karen finally faced a judge. The footage played. The medical testimony crushed her defense. The judge said, "Authority does not excuse recklessness." Charges were filed. Civil suits followed. Karen lost her HOA position, her professional certification, her standing in the community. She gained something else: a criminal record, therapy, headaches, memory gaps. She asks why she can't ride her scooter anymore. I don't have an answer that won't break her heart. HOAs manage property. They do not control children. They do not override medical safety. They do not escape accountability. And when power harms the innocent, justice doesn't ask permission.